It's time for Highlands basketball tonight from Hampton High School in Hampton Township. The Highlands Golden Rams meet their old rivals, the Hampton Talbots. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik, Kean Foster alongside. And Dean, we are here at Hampton, and it's a non-section game this time, though, because these two teams have moved to different spots of the standings board. Highlands comes into this game with a week layoff, which can be, good or bad. I guess the previous teams did great with them. Lost the game in Indiana last Tuesday. What happened there?
Well, Mike, again, it's old section mates. Even though we are in 4A, they've gone up to 5A. Indiana might get credit to them. They knew we were a young team, and they controlled the tempo from the start. Jumped us 18-10 in the first quarter. We're a team that can't come back from that big of a distance. They never looked back, and again, they went on the win. That game, they scored 75 points. We're trying to hold teams to 50. We are not going to win games in the 70s. We've got to try to control the tempo here tonight.
Well, you talked about that. Indiana hit 10 threes, and the Rams hit 9 threes, which was their biggest output of the year. It was the most points they'd scored, however, like you said. And the Webb brothers are what killed us. They scored 77% of the Indiana points, the three Webbs. So
they were tough.
They're going to be tough, and they're in the same section Hampton's going to be this year. Oh, and speaking of that, 5A competition, the Rams are playing a lot of games against 2 5A, which is where Indiana is, which is where Hampton is, which is where Armstrong is. The two teams we'll see at Christmas, Plum and Shaler. What does that do for you?
Well, Mike, the bad news now is that you're facing these teams, and they're handling us so far. The good news, though, is later, hopefully in the section, it helps us. By the way, section starts this Friday night. We're at home against Burrell, so hopefully these 3 games against 5A competition are going to get us ready for Friday night.
Yeah, they will. Well, the Hampton Talbots come in here, and they got a little bit different look on their sideline this year. Joe Lafko out, Joe Cangilla in.
A tale of two Joes, Mike, and Joe Cangilla was telling us about all the changes in the section with coaches and Coach Carmody out of Mars.
Yep. We'll see. Mars will be in the Highlands next week.
And he retired late in the year, too. So, again, if you remember, though, this is not his first go-around as a head coach with us. 2 years ago, Joe Lafko was ill. Joe Cangilla came into Highlands, and they put a licking on us.
They did.
And the thing about it, we weren't expecting the pace they played, Mike. They really ran the ball up and down the floor. And, again, can't happen again here tonight. We were surprised last time. They like to get in the 70s, so, again, comes down to pace. I always say the old dance, whoever controls the pace, the tempo, usually wins the game. So, again, we're going to win in the 50s. We're going to lose in the 70s. That's the deal. That
was the Peter Kramer show that night, if you remember. He came in, and we were introduced to Mr. Kramer. We hadn't really seen him before, and that was a bit of.
So again, 50s we win. 70s we lose, 60s flip a coin.
Yeah, exactly. Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippe's offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and, of course, pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. Made with their special super secret recipe and named in honor of the Birdville section of Harrison, where Philippe's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. It's the place for Rams fans meet and greet. Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. We're standing by for starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's game. It's Highlands and Hampton, and it's right after this. All right, we're set for tonight's game in Hampton. Early tip-off tonight for those of you watching live. Hello, welcome. We are getting started about 6 o'clock this evening. And so
boy-girl doubleheader here tonight, Mike.
Yeah, it is. So we'll
girls will follow, and we're gonna do 3 girls games. We'll announce those later on in the season. After the first year, we will catch up with the girls. Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business to beautify and protect. Call 724-224-2851. Golden Rams start number 1, Carmen Lacaba, 6-foot junior. Number 3, 5'9" junior, Ty Hall. Number 4, 6'4" junior, Troy Belak. Number 23 is Preston Foster, 6'2" junior. And rounding out the starting 5, getting his first start, Cole Schaefers wears number 32, a 5'11" junior.
Right, he is in for Braden Spearing, who is out ill tonight, so he is not with us.
Shortens up the bench, Mike.
It is. Rams starting with 4 straight road games They started with 5 in a row in the 2018-19 season. If you remember, they went 3-2 during that stretch.
All right, for the home standing in white, Hampton Talbots. They'll start number 0, Andrew Butler, a 5'10" junior. Number 4, a 6-foot senior, Porter Kelly.
Now, we didn't see a lot of these guys last year, that's for sure.
Yeah, they graduated a lot of guys. Number 11, big man in the middle, 6'3" junior, Zach Danner. Point guard, 5'8" senior, number 14, Griffin Jarrell. And rounding out the starting 5, a 6'3" junior, number 15, Jonas Cups. So, Mike, they will have 2 senior starters. Highlands will have no senior starters.
Alex Niles, A.J. Prudente, Liam Mignogna, Peter Kramer, and Robert Call were the 5 starters a year ago for Joe Lafko. They went 25-5, made it all the way to the championship game where they lost to Lincoln Park, and then lost to Lincoln Park in the state playoffs. It kind of takes you back to Highlands a couple of years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Those 5 players scored every point in the 2 games against Highlands last year.
And you have an interesting story about Liam.
Liam Mignogna walked on at Pitt. He is on the roster.
How about that?
So he is there for the Panthers.
He was their big guy. Was he about 6'10", Mike?
Yep. The last time here, January 2nd of last year, Hampton beat the Rams 49-41. And then the return matchup at Ram Arena on the 26th of January. Remember, that was the
crazy game,
locally televised game when we had Carl Krauser in the house. Hampton beat the Rams 61-59. They've beaten the Rams 4 out of the last 5. The only game they didn't win was the playoff game at North Allegheny, the game that Peter Kramer was ineligible to play. Starting lineups were brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting. With Braden and Daniel on board, the 5th generation of Timmons got you covered. We are ready to go. Aaron Mickens has the basketball. Jamir Jackson and Brian Francis, the other 2 officials. Tap one by the Rams, and we're underway.
Ooh, Mike, they could have called over and back.
And they are. Aaron Mickens was right on that. Preston tipped it back. He was straddling the mid-court line, and he got it back to LeCava, but and you were on that before the whistle blew.
Yeah. And what happened, Mike, he had to wait for somebody to get in the front court.
Right.
1 foot in the front court, you're in the front court.
So here's Kelly. Left side to Jarrell, and he put it down inside, tried to get it to Danner. It's knocked out of bounds, and it stays with the Talbots. 10 seconds in.
See what Highlands does. Here they come out. Basically a little shell defense there to make sure they didn't get a layup. So that's a win. There's some travel.
It is a travel. We did see Butler last year. Butler and Kelly, I believe, are guys that got into games. But Joe Lafko kept it tight. He did not play a lot of players. Highlands with the basket.
Pressure. Good teams want to be pressured, Mike, and they get it in. Corbett threw it away.
Turn it over. Then here's Jarrell back the other way. Jarrell goes in. Oh, blocked by LeCava, and it's out of bounds. Stays with the Talbots.
Carmine did a nice job, Mike, of going straight up with his hands up in the air, so they couldn't call blocking foul. Never got the lower body down.
Hampton 1-2 so far. Brady Selko is the first man off the Highlands bench. Number 5. Now,
lob pass.
Well, that's a little lob pass, all right. Looked like a punt. Here's Butler out center circle. Reverses it to Kelly. A lot of new names and faces to learn on Hampton this year. Again, not a section game this year. Driving all the way to the basket. Oh, it opened up. It couldn't finish with Jarrell, and the Rams have it. Here's Hall. He stops and pops. It's 3. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound Schaefer. Out to Selko. Selko threw it into a pile of bodies, and it's taken away by the Talbots.
3 trips, Mike. 3 turnovers. Good news is they haven't scored yet either.
There's a 3 from the left side by Cups, and it's no good. They're 1-2, Hampton. And now Belak is going to step on the line, and now Preston Foster quickly back in the basketball game. They're 1-2. They won their opener at Deer Lakes, which is a very impressive win.
Went on the road.
But then they lost 2 games at the North Hills tournament this past weekend.
Turnover there. Turnover battle so far, Mike.
It is. Oh, nice play by LeCava. He takes it all the way in, puts it off the glass, and the Rams lead 2-0.
Carmine converts off the turnover.
Now they fire it to the corner for Cups.
Nice backdoor pass there.
And Jarrell, hands on it by Foster. Great play by him.
Preston.
Great pass by Belak, but LeCava's going to bring it back out. Foster resets things.
Wait, he put some hang time in there to save that ball, Mike.
He did. Belak driving in. Oh, Belak had it tipped and stolen by Danner. Another Highlands turnover, but now Hampton turns it over. And Joe Cangelo is going to clean off the bench.
It's a Pillsbury game, Mike. Lots of turnovers. 4 each so far. And you're right. Joe didn't like what he saw. He went right in and put 3 subs in.
Ray Kersop, number 2. 35 is Gavin Gwynn, who had 9 points in their loss against Alderdice. Rams get it. And here they come. Pavlik all the way to the basket. He lays it up and in, and the Rams lead 4-0.
Again, good teams like to be pressed, Mike. And then right through them that time.
Ball tipped out of bounds. More good defense by Highlands that time, and Hampton will retain possession.
Preston got a little handsy there, but they didn't call him. Maybe they're going to let him play here tonight, Mike.
Now the jumper is drained by Gavin Gwynn from the left side. And that is a 3. It is 4-3 ball game. Mentioned Gwynn had 9 against Alderdice. That was the Hampton leading scorer in that game. Dice beat him 68-44.
Foul.
And it is. And I think, yeah, we're going to get foul shots by Preston Foster at 5:50 to go first quarter, and the Rams lead 4-3. Jonas Cups picks up the foul.
Preston Foster at the line for Highlands.
Foster's first.
Everything but went down, Mike.
It was up there for a long time.
Yeah.
Second one is up, and this one's good. He makes 1 out of 2. The Rams lead 5-3. Hampton with a basketball moving right to left in their home whites. Rams and their traveling Browns will be at home Friday night finally.
Finally. Forget how to get there, Mike.
Yeah. Here's Cups. Dump it
Good
down,
ball
kick it
movement
back
that
out.
time.
And Luca Romero with a 3 from the right side.
And they were rewarded, Mike.
They've made 2, and both of them from 3, and they lead by 1. And both by bench guys. Got to get forward, and they do to Ty Hall. Now to Pavlik. Foster now reverses it. Goes corner to Schaefer, back to Hall. His 3's on the way. It's off the back iron. Tipped around and rebounded by the Talbots as Jonas Cups come down with it, all 6'3" of him.
Hampton with a chance to take the lead here.
Cups back to Butler. Now Kersop drives in, nice spin move, put it up and in. All 8 Hampton points from their bench, and they lead at 8-5.
Isn't that something, Mike?
The 3 guys that he put in have all scored a basket.
First lead of the night for Hampton.
And the Rams turn it over again as Pavlik had trouble with it.
5th Highlands turnover, Mike.
Brady Selko back into the game for the Rams. It looks like Joe Cangelo likes those 8, and he's going to switch around with them. This is Gwynn. Threw it into a crowd, and again, hands by Lekeva, and it's stolen by Selko.
Both teams, Mike, committed 5 turnovers in 4 minutes.
Here's Hall. All the way home, lays it up and scores. Ty Hall all the way to the basket, and it's 8-7.
Euro step that time, Mike.
4 different Rams on the score sheet. Gerald out top.
Nice cut.
It is. Dump it into Gwynn, but he missed the bunny.
Surrounded by Golden Rams, they're going to get on the foul.
They're going to say Pavlik, I think.
It is Troy.
And he's had foul trouble. The last game he did a 1 1/4 thing, which is okay. If you're going to do 1 1/4, we're good with that.
And it was early in the 4th, Mike. He never fouled out. They're going to call it a shooting foul. I didn't see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a surprise. We'll tell you about the Lukinos. Joseph Lucchino, his son Joseph, proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial. They've served the AK Valley for decades, and they're a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Joe and Joe always know, 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Or call 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial put you on the road to financial stability today. Gwynn made 1 out of 2.
Pressure again. No foul. There you go.
There it is.
Ryan Kristoff going to get that one. And we put our best foul shooter on the line this year.
It is Ty Hall. I didn't write those down tonight. I wrote the points per game down, but I didn't write their foul shooting down. He and Lecave's only missed one. That I know.
Uh-oh, guess what? The old announcer jinx.
The Mike Choma jinx comes up and bites Ty Hall. He'll get another. 3:36 left, first quarter. He drains that one. Rams 2 out of 4 from the line so far. They're 60% for the year. 9-8 Hampton by 1. Oh, could have been a walk there. Dump it down underneath. Shot on the bunny. Another one is missed by Kersop. It's Highlands basketball as Kersop knocked it out of bounds.
Mike, pace-wise so far, Highlands.
Yeah, it's been a half-court game. Hampton's trying to
speed them up with the pressure, but they're beating the pressure. If you can do that, you're going to have a chance.
Here's Foster. They couldn't get it in that time. And driving to the basket was Laro. The shot was no good, and it's out of bounds.
Like we always said, not having that shooting background at Hampton seems to affect the kids, too.
It's deep down there especially, I think. I think it's deeper down to the left than it is to the right. Well, Cava got up there, but bothered it, but couldn't get a hand on it. Here's Kelly. Now to Gerald. Back to Porter Kelly, the senior. Goes all the way to the basket. Drives, lays, missed it. And Pavlik the rebound. Can't press now. Highlands could take the lead. Kicked it out to Hall. Ball fake. Now to Foster. Hall left wing. Spins around, goes in, left-handed. What's the call? Travel. Turnover Highlands at 2:51. Hampton leads at 9-8.
That time he just couldn't get his other foot down, Mike. He got caught in traffic. 6 turnover Highlands.
You can see what Joe Cangela's doing. He wants to speed it up and keep rotating with his 8 players and not take any timeouts and give Highlands a chance to rest.
They got hot and short on the bench tonight with some illness.
Yeah, there's only 4 over there, so they only have 9 players dressed. Dump it down beautifully in the finish by Luca Romero-Laro, who's got 5 off the bench. Again, all the Hampton points are bench points. It's 11-8.
Interesting.
Now left-handed by Pavlik, and it's bothered in there, and Hampton comes down with it. Loro tries to get around Selko. Drives to the basket for Cups. He lays it in, and he draws the foul. First starter points for Hampton.
You don't see that too often.
Selko picks up the foul, his first. And if I have it right, the Rams have only gone 6 deep.
Yeah, Brady's the only one who's come off the bench so far.
Chance for the 3-point play. They miss it, but all Hampton hands on the basketball, though.
Carmine almost got that one to the basket.
Gwynn drives all the way in, and he laid it in. Gwynn's got 6 off the bench, and it's 15-8 now.
Uh-oh, here comes the pressure, Mike.
And they steal it.
Yeah.
Well, they're turning it up just a little bit each time. Danner. Out to Gwynn. Gwynn can shoot it from out there. He drains it.
He's got 9.
9 off the bench. Mike Foster wants a timeout at 1:43, and it's 18-8 Hampton.
Mike, looking familiar to Indiana. 18-10 was the score at the end of the first quarter there. Well, winter's here, and there's no better time to stop in Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment, your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. Highland Tires offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. At Highland Tire, you are the #1 priority. Stop in today and see why Highland fans choose us for tires, auto repair, and oil changes. Visit HighlandTire.com or call on Trentham 724-224-9222 and in Trentham Heights 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire service, integrity, price since 1961. They deliver.
So 1:43 left first quarter, and the Talbots, it was 9-8 at one point, and they've scored 9 in a row.
High pass.
And they steal another one.
2-on-1. Nice behind the
great
back
pass. Go behind the back to Cups, and he put it in. And now we have a player down. Again, the Rams can't afford to lose anybody right now. That's Ty Hall getting up slowly.
Who scored that basket, Mike?
That was 15, Jonas Cups.
And unfortunately, I was watching after the play, Mike. Ty had fallen. Cup stepped right on his face. Not intentionally, though, but I hope Ty's okay.
Just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah. He had to land someplace.
20-8.
Ty comes out, too. Now here comes the pressure again. 2-1-2 press.
Selko. Oh, now LaCava goes down. I mean, he's had problems with that ankle. Steal again by the Talbots. As Jonas Cups has it. He drives all the way in. Lays it down for Kersop, and he can't finish it. Rams come the other way.
Foster blocked it there.
Foster took it all the way off the front iron.
Now they want to run, Mike. This is a game you don't want to get into with them.
Nope, and Cups missed a shot. Rebound put back up and in by Gwynn. Gwynn's got 11 in the first quarter. He's got a Sinclair, and he didn't even start the game.
How about that? Coming off the bench.
22-8. That's a 13-0 run for the Talbots. Pavlik for three off the back rim.
And Mike Highlands coming down just shooting one and done.
Yeah.
They haven't run offense yet. Oh, nice steal that time by Carmine LaCava.
Man, nice. Comes to Foster, and the Rams get it back. Pavlik.
Well, come on, you got to call something there. How about
Schaefer put it up, can't get it to go. Pavlik, no. Pavlik, a third try.
There you go.
They finally call a foul. Aaron Mickens does at 21 seconds.
Luca Romero Loro is going to get that one.
He's one of the bench brigade that's really turned his game around. That's only 3 fouls on Hampton, 2 on Highlands first quarter. Again, we got to get to 5 before either team gets in the bonus. This is Pavlik. And he drains the first. I always have a good feeling about the second one if he makes the first one. And Joe Cangella continues rotating through his 8 men. And you can see his plan.
Especially if you're going to press, Mike.
22-9. It's their home opener. They've played the first 3 away. It's Hampton ball as Pavlik had to hit him about 3 times that time, and finally
knocked out of bounds.
Gavin Gwynn threw it off his leg. 19 seconds to go. We'll see if the Talbots hold for 1. They can have a 2 for here. They have the ball and the arrow.
Wide open.
There is, and it's Gwynn again, and he just turned around. He knew it.
14, he's got Sinclair's number, Mike.
Amazing. 25-9. Hall at the buzzer. Off the rim, and that's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Hampton Talbots 25, and the Highlands Golden Rams 9.
Mike, at one time it was
9-8.
9-8, I thought so, yep.
So it was 17-1.
Whoa.
Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates is dedicated to serving great La Primo espresso coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Born out of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at their 2 convenient locations, 206 Corbett Street, Trenton, and 1705 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They're open weekdays till 5 and weekends till 3. Check them out on their website, harvestmoonc2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind.
Guess who's going to be there for a book signing this weekend?
You wrote a book?
No, oh. George Guido.
George Guido, okay.
George's going to be there. So, yeah, stop in and see him, have a cup of coffee, grab some chocolate for Christmas.
Oh, this is what you need.
Thank me later.
Absolutely. Well, there's nothing better than a nice piece of chocolate and a good cup of coffee to go with it.
And they have both.
And that's it.
You get George Guido as a bonus.
It's your caffeine kick to start the day.
I have to hit George up at halftime and get the times for that. I saw it online.
We can do that for sure. So Hampton gets the ball to start the second quarter. It's tipped out of bounds, and they keep it this time as Pavlik got the last finger on it. Yeah, it was 9-8 Hampton. And the Rams scored only 1 point the rest of that first quarter. That was a Troy Pavlik foul shot, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, more turnovers and points in that quarter, 10-9. Turnaround in the lane that time by Andrew Butler. He gets his first 2.
27-9 now.
And up comes the pressure.
It does. Here's Lakeba. He hasn't even launched a shot yet.
They're playing a 2-3, Mike, but they're extending it. You see how
It's the Syracuse 2-3.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you get the ball to the wing over here, then there's three. You see three guys. Foster. Rams trying to solve it here. Selko lets a three go. It's off the back iron. One and done. Rebounded by Romero Laro.
Here comes the tempo, Mike. You got to stop the ball, which they didn't do that time.
Got it into Danner. He missed it, but a tip is put back up and in.
Butler back to back. He's got 4, and Hines is going to take another timeout, Mike. They have to try to slow him down here.
They got to. It is 29-9 Hampton.
Well, Boucher's been a staple in the Toronto Heights community for over 70 years. They're unique, qualified to choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. Boucher's are independent agents. In addition, nationwide, they're working with all the leading companies in the industry like Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National, and National General. Find new ways to save you money on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage right for you and your family. And as always, they're open Saturdays for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with Boucher Agency on your side.
6:52 left first half, and it's been all Talbots since an early Highlands run.
Like we mentioned, section starting Friday, and our section again very local. Knock comes in at 3-1. They lost the Moon. They beat Shadyside, Central York, and a team called International Sports Academy. And they open with Valley coming to visit. Valley's been a surprise, Mike. They're 3-1. Their only loss came to Ligonier Valley. And what's interesting about that, they beat Apollo Ridge twice. And they're 3-1. Go figure. Huh?
Did they have a home and home against, or they catch them once in a tournament too, I think?
They did the first tournament of the year at Leechburg. We'll go to the rest of the section as we go along here. And again, we open Friday night with Burrell at home.
Defending WPIL finalists in 3A, the Burrell Bucks, before they were beaten by their section mate, Deer Lakes. Here's Gavin Gwynn. Oh, he is human. He did miss one.
And we were there for that, Mike.
There we were. Danner back to Gwynn. Takes it to the basket this time and puts it in. Gavin Gwynn has 16 first half points, and it's 31-9.
And another timeout,
And the Rams are calling timeout again.
This time they want a full timeout. Well, want to finish up with the section? Or
Go ahead. Hit the section.
All right, North Catholic is, again, new to our section. They're 0-2. They beat Harvest Prep by 1. Excuse me, they lost by 1. They also lost to Archbishop Spalding from Maryland by 21.
Ooh.
And tonight they're at Archbishop Hoban, so they're playing all the Archbishops.
They're playing the Catholic League.
Yep. Deer Lakes mentioned 3-1. They host Mars tonight, and they will open against Freeport Friday night.
And we'll have Mars on Tuesday. We play one section game and then go back out of section because we'll be the odd team out in the second night.
Deer Lakes might beat York 70-15 the other day. So
I saw that.
They turned up the defense there.
A lot of green that night.
Yeah, there was. All right, let's see if Highlands get back on track, Mike, again. What a run by Hampton here, extending into the second quarter now.
I think there were specific things that Messrs. Foster and Belak didn't like there, and that was why they were they were calling those timeouts to see what they got.
They're not Coach Tomlin. They're not taking home for Christmas.
No, they're not. High posting it to Foster. Now back to Hall. Lets it go. 3-ball. Oh, they moved it very well that time.
They're going to call push off. And I think they're going to get Troy. Unfortunately for the Golden Rams.
That's 2 on him, huh? That's the first one of the second quarter, though.
That time, Mike, they came down, they ran the old zone 1, which is your 2 wings, your point guard, high post, and we call it the short corner down on the baseline.
Right. You see how quickly they moved the ball. You knew that was okay. We know this one.
And
here's Quinn.
Cam Regard out there was bombs away. By the way, nice article.
Very nice.
Cam, AK Exeter. Oh, there's a foul.
There is a foul as Andrew Butler goes in there.
Forced his way into Preston's arm, I thought, and Preston comes up limping. Mike, geez, no mackerel. We can't afford to have anybody go down.
Nah, he's struggling a little bit over there, and now he's going to get to the bench. And Brady Selko is going to come back in. Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it? Or find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory? We can put those concerns aside and call your neighbor Beanie Home Renovations. They have 25 years of experience and deliver excellent results in every project they undertake. Twice recognized as best of the best by the Trib, Beanie works diligently to embrace your vision of your project. Call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Butler 2 for 2, and Mike, here comes the troops again. He rotates in threes.
Right. And it's just the same 8, though. Joe's what can we say? Joe's very intense.
Great player, Mike. We did his games.
Terrific player, yeah. He was the head coach at Avonworth, not Avonworth, but Northgate. Northgate for 4 years back, right prior to the pandemic.
Foul.
And that is Porter Kelly going to the line, and he'll shoot a pair.
They're called shooting foul.
What happened to Joe was that he got the lean years there, and then he was gone, and then they started to get good after that as he didn't get a chance to stick around long enough to take advantage of it. You see that happen.
Carmine LaCava gets that foul.
First one by Porter Kelly is good. He's on the score sheet, and it's 34-9.
If you remember, Mike, back in 2009, we played Hampton for the championship at Palumbo.
Yeah, that was the year after Joe graduated.
Yeah,
Joe graduated
in the year.
Yeah, Joe graduated the year before. He missed it.
But we did his games. How many coaches now? We should go through the list and see how many coaches.
There are a lot.
Currently coaching that we did.
There are a lot.
25 years in the saddle does that for you.
Yeah. 30 plus total.
Total. Yep. So you count the Comcast days.
Belak is able to control it. Gets into a little trouble, drives all the way home, kicked it over to the corner. Selko worked it over to LaCava. He drives, tried to dump it off, or he just had it stripped. Yeah. He looked for a foul and didn't get one. Driving all the way through. Now they will get a foul on the other end.
I think they're going to get Cole Schaefer with his first.
35-9. The Rams have not scored in the second quarter, and they haven't scored since the 8th grade picnic. They had one free throw by Belak after they had 8 really early on. LaCava, Hall, and Belak got baskets, and that's been it, and that was a long time ago.
Just tempo. They're turning it up on us, and again, when you go 8 deep and the other team only goes 5, that's going to cost you.
Long discussion between Carmine LaCava and Aaron Mickens. I know he's asking why it wasn't a foul down the other end, and Aaron's a very good official, and he didn't want to give his name. He didn't want to give his buddies' names out.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I said back in the day, you always say, "This is Richard Nixon," and then everybody would go for it. But Butler
what's funny about it, Mike, is you don't know who you're refereeing with till that night.
Until you show up and see who's there with you. Yeah.
It's crazy. Football, you put 7 guys together in a crew. We've seen basketball.
We've seen Brian Francis, but we've never seen Jameer Jackson. This is the first time we've seen him.
And hopefully he's a new referee, Mike, because we need him.
Oh, he's a young guy, yeah.
Yep.
He's the one with the ball down there in the corner now.
I mean, they're putting pleas out to try to get referees.
Oh, certainly. Here's Belak, tries to bring it up against the pressure. Belak, dump it down. Schaefer's got it, put it in. Cole Schaefer's first 2 of the night. And the Rams break the spell. It's 37-11. Cups from the corner. In and out, no good. Rebound, Kursop. Back up and in.
He just buoyed his way in that time.
Well, he just kept with it. And it's 39-11. 4.5 left first half.
So you want to get on the press, Mike, right in the middle. You break the press every time you put the ball in the middle.
Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have stats for you. Belak drives all the way in.
Well, he's getting manhandled.
Lost the handle and got fouled. So Belak will go to the line and, well, maybe he won't.
I think they're going to call it on the floor.
They are. Highlands has committed 4 here in the second quarter, but that's only the first one against Hampton.
Romero Larrero gets his second foul.
Well, Preston Foster's back in. That is very good news.
Yeah, Mike, it didn't look very good when he got hurt.
Schaefer, down baseline to Foster, now back to Hall. LaCava, corner to Belak.
There's that 2-3, Mike. It's hard to crack. You see that wall they set up down the middle?
Schaefer, back to Hall.
And Cole's got to give Hall the ball in position to shoot it.
Belak's three's off the front rim, and here's the other
They're
thing.
off and running,
It's
Mike.
been 1 and out the whole night. They are doing a great job on the glass. Griffin Jarrell worked it down low for
Nice block by Pavlik.
Luke Kloss, who's in the game, number 5. Pavlik blocked it. He has it. Now what's the call?
Porter Kelly dove on the floor and forced the ball to bounce, so they're going to let Highlands inbound it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this allows Hampton to set the pressure up.
It does, even from the side, and they do.
2-1-2 extended. There you go.
Schaefer. Foster. Pavlik, 3-ball on the way. It's down. Troy Pavlik got a chance to get his feet set under him that time, and he drains it from downtown. He's got 6, and it's 39-14, and now Pavlik fouls
Mike, that's going to be a third foul.
Porter Kelly.
And that is not good news.
Nah, he'll...
3:25 to go in the quarter, and team 5th, Mike, they'll be shooting 2 the rest of the half.
Yes. So this is Kelly. First one is good. He's got 3 from the stripe. They've been doing their business from the foul line here in this second quarter, taking advantage of those Highlands fouls.
Mike, I got to see Christian Tonelli the other day.
Oh, how about that?
I ran the clock up at the Freeport tournament. They asked me to come in and do a JV game, and they were playing Butler. They were winning by 7 at halftime. They ended up losing in the second half, but he had nobody on his bench.
Oh, because they all had to go play for the varsity.
I always say that's a JV win. Halftime score, that's who wins the JV game.
41-14. Here's Pavlik.
You like that idea.
Oh, Pavlik
right
all the way
now.
in with a finger roll, but it won't go for him. The rebound to Luke Kloss. It's his time of year, Luke Kloss. And Griffin Jarrell with his first basket of the night. 43-14. Foster lost it. Steal by Kursop all the way to the basket, and he lays it in, and he draws the foul.
Kursop now with 6.
45-14.
Preston gets his second foul.
Cole Schaefer gets a rest. Brady Selko back in. They're pretty much just moving these 6 in and out right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Troy's out there, but with the score, you might as well leave him out, right?
That and showing a little trust in him. Second one is missed. Rams have the ball. Here's Ty. 3-ball dipper. Boy, Foster got up there, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Knocked it away, but it went off of Hampton out of bounds. Nope, it went off of Highlands. Okay. I thought Foster knocked it off of one of the Talbot players, but I don't have a vote. Oh, beautiful backdoor and a finish by Butler.
He's in double figures now with 10.
47-14. Oh, Hall got it to Foster with a little lefty in the lane. No good. Rebound to Gavin Gwynn, who's back out there. Gwynn, oh, he put it off the iron, and Foster corralled it for the Rams. He comes the other way.
I think you want to make that a pass, Mike.
Pavlik with a nice drop step, goes in and got fouled.
Yep.
No, Pavlik will shoot a couple of 208.
We're going to get Chris off on that one. Well, BJ Sports has been outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for over 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all your sporting good needs. Chris is coming, get down there and get some presents for the kids. Lots of Highlands gear down there. B&J Sports located right at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights, a landmark in Natrona Heights.
Absolutely.
They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 to noon. Or give them a call at 724-226-2762. 6 dead page says it all, B&J Sports.
Pavlik makes 1 out of 2, drains the second. He's got 7 points, and it's 47-15. 2 minutes to go, first half. Hall with a breach in and a steal. 2-on-1. LaCava drives, lays, lost the handle.
Yeah, bad angle that time, Mike.
And Cups comes down with it. Griffin Jarrell swung it over to Butler. Back to Gerald. They play catch with it out top. Now he goes corner. Cups, 3 ball, in and out, no good. Rebound, Lakeva. Now Belak stops and pops his 3. It's off the back rim. Lakeva, though, fought it out of there. Selko, great pass to Belak, and Belak's foul.
Pick a Talbot there. They all had their hands.
Ah, they kind of did. They kind of did. So this will put Belak back to the line where he'll shoot 2 more. He's 2 for 4. The Rams have made 1 out of 2 every time.
Yep, Jonas Cups gets that foul, his second.
47-15, 1:20 to go in the half. And Troy makes the first.
Come on, Troy, break this 1 for 2 stuff. Cole Schaefer's checked back in for Lakeva.
Belak's second off the back rim, and corralled by Danner. Ahead to Romero Lauro, number 3, against Foster. Out to Butler.
Highlands girls team coming in front of us, Mike, and they're going to play the second game here. Again, we'll be doing 3 of their games. We'll let you know when. Let's go meet the coach at halftime, Mike.
Good idea.
New coach, Sean Bennett, has stepped down, too. Lots of new coaches now.
Here's Butler.
Hampton content to just run the wheel on top.
Oh, now Gwynn's going to shoot it and drain it. Gavin Gwynn's got a dead eye from out there. Got 19 points.
That is unbelievable for a non-starter.
Yeah.
I'd start him next game.
Yeah.
Call me crazy.
Yeah. Come on, Joe. Here's Hall. Dives all the way home. Put it up. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Belak.
Nice
Belak
pass.
Back to Ty.
How'd that stay out, Mike?
And considering everything else, there's a lid on it too, you know?
Yep.
Jeez. You can't put yourself in any better spot or any more hustle than Ty Hall did right there. Ball just won't go in for him.
14th Golden Ram turnover of the half. And now I think they'll set for the last one.
I think they will. Highlands has the arrow coming out of halftime. 50-16, which is enough for mercy.
And that, Mike, is what we're supposed to give up for the game.
That's right.
And that's the first half.
And here's Belak. 5 seconds, going to let it go. Got to wait till it hits, and it does. They have 1.2 seconds to do something about it.
Highland is very symmetrical, leaving up 25 in the first and second quarter here, Mike.
Albright and Bondo. Dongmo comes in, 34. A little defense, and now we're going to have a timeout by the Talbots, I believe.
Thank you, Joe. Wireless Zone's the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer a competitive price on today's most popular smartphone, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. And now, blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon 5G Home. With a simple, no-hassle setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires, no annual contracts. Call 724-226-4590 today and learn how you can get Netflix and Max or the Xbox bundle absolutely free when you select Verizon Home Internet plans. Or visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Toronto Heights at the Walmart Plaza or in the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
All right, 1.2 seconds.
What has he cooked up here, Mike?
I don't know.
Well, how does it give him some pressure at least?
Yeah, this will be interesting. They put Preston Foster on the ball to make it difficult for the inbounder to see. He's going to throw it in to the ceiling.
And as a turnover, Mike.
And Highlands gets it under the basket.
I don't think that's what they drew up.
No, and now Rams will make some changes here and get their offensive players back in, and they got a shot here. Schaefer will bring it in. Now it's tipped out of bounds, and that's going to wrap it up. Kind of an awkward spot over there. That's the end of the first half here in Hampton with the score. The Hampton Talbots 50, the Highlands Golden Rams 16. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we are back at halftime at Hampton, and the Talbots leading the Rams 50-16. Halftime stats are brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trentham. Call 724-681-8626 to let Gary Negley help you reach all of your fitness goals.
Well, Mike, for the Golden Rams in the first half, Troy Belak led us with 8 points. Cole Schaefer's had 2. Carmine Cava has 2, Preston Foster 1, Ty Hall with 3. For the Hampton Talbots, Mike, it's crazy. They were led by a player that didn't start the game, Gavin Gwynn, 19 first half points, and I'll say it again, he didn't start. Luca Romero Laredo has 5. Ryan Krisoff has 6. Those guys all came off the bench. Jonas Cup has 4. Griffin Jarrell 2. Porter Kelly 4. And Andrew Butler in with double figures 10, total of 50.
Halftime stats, as always, brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness at 222 East 4th Avenue in Trentham. You can check them out today at greatnessathletics.com. So second half about to get underway. It's a 34-point Hampton lead, which is Mercy territory. So we're going to be moving it along pretty quickly here in this
Don't blink
second half, and we will do that. And we got an early start to this one tonight. And we will be at you again Friday night. Remember, finally at home. Friday night, it'll be the first home game and the first section game against the Borough Bucks, who made it to the championship game in 3A a year ago against Deer Lakes. And both Deer Lakes and Borough have moved up to come into 1-4A. We haven't gone anywhere for a change. We are still in 1-4A.
Everybody came to us. Borough 1 and 2. They host Leechburg tonight. They beat Winchester and Thurston.
Both of them.
But they lost to East Allegheny and Springdale.
I love it when that happens. Highlands have the ball. Here is Preston Foster. Lets it go. Off the back iron. Rebound to Gavin Gwynn. Well, he started the second half, Dean.
How about that?
Yeah. Here's Butler.
Wide open.
Lets it go off the front rim. No good. He got it back. Threw it into the paint to Gwynn. Gwynn, oh, nice up and under move. It won't go for him either. Kursop needs some help and kicked it back to Kelly.
Triple team, smart idea.
Gwynn's wide open for 3. Down and out. Took a peek. Tip is good.
Butler, that's all he's doing.
The Butler did it.
Yep.
On the weak side, 52-16. It's Hall, LaCava, Belak, Schaefer, and Preston Foster. Those are the same starting 5 that the Rams had earlier. Ball tipped out of bounds.
That time Carmine stayed on the correct side of the floor, Mike.
Comes all the way in and got hammered.
Oh, he went down hard, too.
He did. Carmine will go to the line and shoot 2.
You give that foul to number 4, Porter.
No, they gave it to
Krisoff, too. Yep, his third foul.
Carmine LaCava, averaging 8.3 a game. Made a basket very early on, and that's how you know it's not a good night if he's missing from the foul.
Yeah, Mike, we've been 1 for 2 all night. Let's see if we can get at least a second on the guy.
Yeah, they came in at 60% for the year.
There it is.
52-17. Kelly forecourt. Now Gwynn came out to save him, and now Butler. Butler with the pink shoes. Here's Kursop. Back out top to Cups. Cups gave up his dribble. Oh, but he went backdoor beautifully, and Butler couldn't finish it. Haul the rebound.
Back when I used to coach, Mike, somebody be like that would put down in the pregame pink shoes. Don't worry about his name. He's wearing pink shoes.
Well, that's how I can tell who it is.
Oh, Carmine gave that one to him. Oh, nice.
Stopping is Kelly. And now he's in trouble down there.
I think we got a jump ball.
And we do. And the arrow belongs to Hampton at 5:53. That's what happens. You give up your dribble. That's one of the biggest mistakes the young kids make in high school is give up their dribble too quickly.
Porter Kelly looked like Gene Kelly there, Mike, the way he flopped.
When we're really far away in some of the places we go, I'll do shoes. Remember at Christmas time last year at Ambridge, we played Stowe Rocks and they had black uniforms with black numbers.
Oh, bad.
I went by the shoes.
Stop
and start, and that's a charge on Preston.
Yeah. That's a good call. So we're going to Ambridge for Christmas this year too, correct?
No, Ambridge.
Plum, sorry.
Yeah. Ambridge is.
We're doing a Saturday game.
It's a Saturday game, deep in the bowels of January.
So we're doing Plum, and we're going to play Plum
and Shaler.
Two 5A teams.
Both two 5A teams. Yeah. That same section. I think Penn Hills Might be the only team we don't play.
Wow, wow. Oh. Preston could have got his 4th there.
He could have. Gwynn got his dribble back because of the tip. And now Griffin Jarrell.
Highlands man-to-man now.
Kursop, baseline, blocked by Pavlik.
Pavlik's got about 5 blocks in this game, Mike.
And they tried to work it ahead to Lekeva, but Jarrell stole it from him. 4-on-1.
Oh, there's a foul.
And Kursop is fouled.
Troy couldn't help himself that time, Mike. He was up in the air. Pavlik picks up his 4th. I don't think they're going to take him out, Mike.
I don't think so. Maybe they are. Brady's coming in. Let's see who he's replacing. He's replacing Foster. That seems to be what they're doing there.
In for Highlands number 5, Brady Silko.
No each step, Mike.
Oh, 3-ball Jarrell out of the corner off the front iron.
Right in front of the student section, Mike, and they got a little, looks like Stiller net
They got jerseys, the different ones. I see an LSU one.
That's interesting.
Number 2 for LSU. There's a Palomalu in LSU, somebody in LSU football jersey.
Pitt one there.
George Pickles, that guy's limping. TJ Watson there. See that one? I see a Duke basketball jersey. I don't know if that's Cooper Flag or not. I don't know what his number is.
I think there's a Florida football one on the top row there.
Oh, that's for me. I love that's good. Here's Ty Hall. To Lekeva between circles. He's going to let a 3 go. It is off the front rim, no good. Rebound Selko. Selko fighting for it on the floor, and he gets it. Good work by Brady that time.
9th Hampton turnover.
Pavlik. Boy,
wow, hammered.
A lot of contact there, but no foul. Now they go length of the floor for a driving layup by Griffin Jarrell, his 2nd of the game. He's got 4, and it's 54-17. Long hook pass over to Hall, and good job by Ty to let it go. Off a Hampton hand out of bounds. Stay tuned after the 3rd quarter. We will have trivia for you.
I think I got another good one for you, Mike. You'll be familiar with the subject.
Okay, that's good. I hope. Here's Pavlik.
Not the answer to the subject.
Lekeva. Boy, thought there might have been some body action there, but stolen by Pavlik. Now to Schaefer. Dump it off to Hall. Hall is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
10th turnover for Hampton. Well, if you're planning a vacation and just looking for someone to keep an eye on your pet, no better place to go than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. Pittsburgh Paws, located on Route 28 in Fawn Township, half-mile away from the Route 28 area. Pittsburgh Paws, family-owned and operated. The owners live on site. They offer cat and dog boarding, dog wash, and doggy daycare. Again, they will supervise your animal. Your pup will be assessed for temperament and play style and placed in a perfect group. Call Pittsburgh Paws at 724-888-7297 or check them out on the web at pittsburghpaws.com. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet facility.
Well, they're nothing but if not consistent. Hall makes 1 out of 2, and it's 54-18. Caleb Ruggieri's in the game, 14. It's his first appearance of the night. Now the Talbots throw it away. It's Highlands basketball.
11 turnovers now, Mike.
That's something Joe won't be happy about. And it's the only time we'll see these guys this year. It's good that they played, though.
Yeah, the official score come over to say hello at halftime, saying he's missing the rivalry.
Yeah.
Again, we played in front of packed houses at both places. And that game last year was crazy. That's 61-59.
Oh, it was. Pavlik's 3 is down. Troy Pavlik from the corner. He's got 11.
Remember, Mike, Highlands made a furious comeback. They were
did.
Down big.
Heck of a game. Joe Lafko was so nervous that he knew he was in for a game, that's for sure. Driving to the basket, Zach Danner can't get it to go, and Ty Hall's got it. Out to Pavlik in less than a minute, 3rd quarter. Pavlik dribbled it off his foot, and here comes Butler. Butler all the way home, off the glass, no good. Jumper is a dipper by Romero Laro, and the Rams have it. Hall stops and pops from 3. It's down. Ty Hall.
His first. He has 7.
Rams have gotten 3 from downtown. Gavin Gwynn has 4 himself. He's not out there right now. Yes, he is. He is checked in. Cangilla moves him in there quick. 24 seconds.
Zach Danman ain't started without a score yet. And he's not going to get when they turn it over. They're 12.
Ruggieri, nice play to get a hand on that and steal it. Now to Hall in front of the Highlands bench.
30 turnovers in this game, Mike, at the end of 3.
Wow. Lakeva, Selko, 3 ball, in and out. Rebound Danner.
5 seconds to go, got to get it up.
There's Gwynn, 1 second, it's in time. Charging foul against Gavin Gwynn at the buzzer. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Hampton 54 and Highlands 24. Highlands outscored them 8-4 in that 3rd quarter.
How about that?
Time for trivia, brought to you by Unflooded. If home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water and sewage mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken water pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Unflooded provides top-notch mold remediation services, addressing mold from water damage promptly and effectively. Their advanced techniques ensure your property is restored to its pre-damage condition. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
Well, Mike, here's a trivia question tonight. Your old color analyst beside me at the Born to Run All-Star game we did years ago.
Danny Holzer?
Danny Holzer. That was back at LaRoche College.
A long time ago. Danny's won some titles, man.
Yes. Mike, he's playing tonight for his 500th win.
Oh.
They're playing Norwin. They got a very good team this year.
Cam Ald's Norwin Knights, our buddy from Greensburg.
There you go. It's an early section game for them. The question is, how many years has Danny been coaching at USC, Upper St. Clair?
Wow.
500 wins tonight.
Well, he was coaching there when we were with him, and that
when
was...
did we do that thing?
That was longer than 25 years ago.
Yes, you're right, Mike. That is correct. So you're on the right track. It's more than 25.
I'm going to say 30.
I'm going to say you're right.
How about that?
30 years. That's something, huh?
And the other guy that we had two different, and Rick Bell was the other.
He was Peters Township
right?
at the time. Yep.
Both very nice guys, very
Yep.
nice colormen. You were roaming that night. You got to interview Franco, so I think you ended up getting the best end of the deal.
That was something too. Franco was there babysitting.
Franco with handshake could kill you. That thing was very strong.
That's
Big man. You can't. If you ever met him, as Pavlik drives in
hard.
and Pavlik gets fouled. If you ever actually met Franco Harris, that was a running back. That was a big man.
Yeah, I got the picture with him.
That was
Mike,
a big man.
that's 16 wins a season, and in a 22-game season, that's pretty darn good, huh?
You guys had the same hairline too. You started with an afro,
Exactly.
big old afro, and then you ended up with what you have now. So here's Pavlik at the line. Let's break this thing. There's okay.
All right, here we go. That's the first. You can do it, Troy. He's got a dozen now.
This is his 8th free throw of the night, so he's doing that. Oh, he missed it. Rebound Ruggieri.
Amazing, huh?
Out to Hall.
Hall lost the dribble.
Out to Pavlik again. It's just a 1-for-2 kind of night for him. Hall off the pick and roll to Pavlik.
Nice tip that time by Troy. Never left the ground, Mike.
Couldn't get the first one to go, but he's in with 14. He's been very consistent with his scoring this year.
About his average, yep.
54-27, and they've doubled the Rams. The Rams are making half of their foul shots, and they've been doubled on the scoreboard. It's kind of the answer to the question.
The old double up.
Griffin Gerald. Now to Kelly. Goes
nice block.
Down low, and Kershaw had it blocked, and the Rams come the other way.
Ruggieri with the rejection. The old-fashioned headband, Mike. How do you like that?
I love it. It's kind of an ABA look. Pavlik for 3, off the rim, no good.
Ruggieri comes down with the rebound.
Hall's going to let it go. Off the back rim.
And we got a foul.
And a foul. Let's see who they get. Pavlik was on the floor.
Looks like it might be Cups to me. Yep, Cups.
15 on White. Uh-oh, we got a 5-man sub now, and Cangilla's going to make life hard for me.
It's an all-skate.
It is.
They have 20 kids on the roster, huh, Mike?
Yes, they do, Dean.
And here's where Mike makes his money.
Well, I'm very happy we only have like 8. I'm not happy we only have 8, but it makes it easier.
Chelko got trapped on the baseline, gets it out to Hall.
Hall's three is nothing but nylon.
I'll do play-by-play when we have the ball.
Sure. I have to get the auxiliary sheet out. Brady Smith out of the corner. This is Luca Claus. We saw him earlier. Brady Smith is a senior, 55. Now that's Butler. We know him. In and out. Tip, and Gwynn's got it. I think the cheer was probably for Brady Smith.
Yeah, it's one of those guys they want to see score, a senior.
Oh, great work by Carmine, but doesn't get rewarded for it.
4:44 to go, running clock, fourth quarter. Highlands down 54-30.
Luca Romero-Loro gets it in. There's Smith. Can't get it to go.
One.
Smith, another try. No
Two.
good. His third. No.
Three.
Well, he's padding his rebounding stats.
They go give it to him again.
No, blocked that time. I think Foster got it from behind. Here comes Lakeva. Left side of Foster.
Oh.
Foster made a little room. Can't get the shot to go, though. And Smith with the rebound, much to the applause of the student section. They get an Aaron Donald Pitt jersey over there, too. There's a Kenny Pickett Steeler jersey up there. That might be Tommy Maddox.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Nice move on the inside that time.
And that was Luke Claus putting it in.
Hampton timeout.
Hampton calls time. Good. You can tell the folks about your hand.
Yeah, doing much better. Lily might be releasing me tomorrow.
Oh,
Checks out so
you're
far,
still
so
you
good.
only have a Band-Aid on
Down
there.
to a Band-Aid. So again, if you or someone you know is in need of physical or occupational therapy, like I was, consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Trent Heights. Zach Bartolotti and staff specialize in personalized care, coupled with the most up-to-date techniques and equipment in physical and occupational therapy. They deal with several types of injuries, specializing in sports, orthopedics, testicular, workman comp injuries, and women's health and pelvic floor physical therapy. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. I may be able to golf next week, not this week. It's going to be 50 next
It was
week.
warm enough today.
Phoenix Physical Therapy, community located at 1601 Union Avenue at Toronto Heights, behind Eaton Park and St. Joe's High. They have flexible hours for your convenience, except most insurance, including UPMC. So give them a call today at 724-224-5009. Notice set up an appointment. And if you got a hand problem, see Lily. She'll take care of you.
And I get it. See, now I know why your left arm is so much bigger than your right arm. You've only been able to lift weights with your left hand.
Guess what? I've been released to do both.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, she got me slicked up pretty fast. 1 month.
Way to go, Lily. Hall lost the handle, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Highlands. Less than 4 to go. So, again, we want to make sure to thank Mike Pavlik with a G, the athletic director here. I'm with a P. He's with a G. And thanks to him.
Yeah, Mike, I'm deadlifting 10 pounds now.
Oh. That's pretty impressive. Are you doing sumo, Dean?
I'm just toning.
You're doing sumo? Selko out of the corner, in and out, no good. Rebound. Hampton Talbots. Luca Romero-Loro. Driving to the basket is Luke Claus with a lay-in. I told you, it's Luke Claus's time of the year.
He's got 4.
His uncle's going to be busy in a couple weeks.
Oh. Blocked.
Now Swiatek. Lefty 3 is missed. His first appearance.
Off Selko's foot, they're going to let him keep the ball. Yeah, Mike, I'm into reps now.
Oh, you're in, okay. That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
9 months in a row.
Time under tension, Dean. Remember that. Time under tension.
9 months in a row, #1 at Anytime Fitness for most active member. How do you like that?
That's pretty impressive. Now they.
Good job by Brady.
Yeah. He could have waited and gone back and taken it on the bounce.
One or the other.
Yeah. He made it a little too close for comfort. Swiatek out to Dongbo. Drives in, puts it up. I thought he was fouled. There was no whistle. Rebound to the Talbots here.
Back this time.
And Luke Claus is doing everything he can to get these layups. Couldn't get that one, though. Swing it back out.
That boy wanted to take that 3.
Come on, Brady, let it fly. He goes in and had it blocked. I think Ruggieri got it. And now it's going to be Luke Claus to the line, the junior. And Luke will shoot 2 at 1:51. With the Talbots leading it 58-30. Hampton's only scored 8 points in the second half. The Rams have scored 14. Luke Claus gets the first one to drop.
Like Freeport's any team we didn't talk about in section, they beat Derry, and they've lost to Char Valley, Shadyside, and Butler. So they're playing up like we are, getting ready for the regular schedule.
I don't think Dot took it easy on Rich either.
No.
They hammered him pretty good. The Char Valley team is pretty good. Steal. 2 on none. And Laura lays it in. That's his first basket since the first quarter. 61-30. Selko drilled in and out of a trap. Now he worked it back out to Ruggieri. Swiatek out of the corner. His 3 ball is an air ball. And it's Albright and Bondo Dongmo hatting it for Highlands. And he'll key it in here on the sideline. 1:12 to go.
Well, Mike, not much time to regroup. We have Friday night home opener in the section against Burrell.
We only have 3 games left till Christmas. This week and next week, and that's it. There's only, 15 days till Christmas. Dongmo front rim. Can't get it to fall. And
Nice
Laura
pass
had a back. Oh, Smith tried to tip it. It goes out of bounds. Talbots will have it.
Okay, I'm rooting for Brady here. Let's see him get one here. He's calling for the alley-oop, Mike.
We'll greet you at home on Friday night.
Brady just give him one of the chops.
Now a 3 from the corner is missed by Porter Kelly. Put back up and in. Is that Luke again?
Yeah, he's got 7, Mike, real quick.
All in the fourth, by the way. 63-30. He has 7 of the 9. He's doing a Webb brother impression. Oh, a little teardrop by Brady won't go. Rebound to the Talbots. Lead it ahead to Claus. Well, he's picking those cherries.
He's got 9, Mike, all in the fourth quarter, something, huh?
And Brady Selko was out of bounds, but it's not going to matter. That's the end of the game as the horn sounds here at Hampton. The Talbots win it easily, 65-30. Dean, final thoughts?
Now, Mike, got to regroup, like I said, quickly. Section starts Friday. That's when they count. And again, Highlands going to be battling for one of those 4 section playoff spots. Got to get that win at home. We always say home wins are very important in section. Let's see what happens Friday night.
It'll be nice to not be playing a 5A team for a change.
Yes.
Let's thank everybody here at Hampton as we did Joe Cangelo, the coach, and Mike Pavlik. Thanks for all his help. Once again, that final score, Hampton 65 and Highlands 30. For the Dean, Mike Choma, and Kean Foster, this is Mike Pavlik saying,